Okay, now the skin. I start off with using medium flesh tone. Where are we? And I start off with painting medium flesh tone on his hands, and then I'll work my way up and do his face. Let's get some focus here. I do apologise that these tutorial type things aren't of the best of quality from the video. I try to explain as much as I can, and probably the long nature of them as well probably doesn't help. But if you like seeing these tutorials, I'm more than happy to keep doing bits and pieces, these painting tutorials, and leave feedback in the comments, and that inspires me to want to keep doing it as of anyone. So now we just paint his face. I always like looking at other people's videos myself on painting and different hobby stuff. So we just use the flat colours there, the medium flesh tone. We wait till that dries, and we put some brown shade over the top. His hands look dry, so we brown shade that. Now, a little trick: it doesn't matter if you get a little bit on the timber of the gun and around here. It gives that the illusion of the shadows from his hand. So don't worry if you get a bit on the gun. I kinda purposely get a bit on the gun and whatnot, whatever the flesh is touching. And that's the brown shade. We'll wait till that dries and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our medium flesh tone again, and we're going to do the raised areas of the figure, avoiding some of the crevices and recesses. So like when we're on the back of on his hand here, what we want to do is we don't want to paint right down into where his sleeve is. We want to leave a bit of that dark, and what we want to do is individually paint his fingers in. Now you don't want to be too careful, but then saying that at the same token you want to be just as careful. You don't want to put massive blobs of paint and hide all that natural shadowing that you're going to get from the brown shade. You want to preserve a little bit of it. Now this is just the first highlight. Now I don't worry about getting up in there, but we get, for the face, we get the bridge of the nose, This is the best way I've found to do it at this scale. We go bridge of the nose, from the top of the helmet down to the tip of his nose, the cheekbone, and the chin. Now, it's like a colouring in book. It's that wash gives you lines on where to paint. Now that's the first lot of highlights. Second highlight, we use flat flesh. It's a little bit lighter than the medium flesh tone, but this we want to, instead of painting the whole hand, we just want to paint the tops of his knuckles, like this. It looks kind of bright at the start. Just paint tops of his hands, the tops of his fingers, like that. You want to do that the same to the other hand, and just sort of judge for yourself on how far you'd go with it. For instance, here we go down that finger a bit, down this finger a bit, and you sort of just hit the little finger in there. Over in here, we just want to get that sort of an arch in his hand there. That's about it. Now for the face at this, just want to get the bridge of it, the tips of his nose, his cheek, and his chin. Now let's get this to focus and see what we've got here. And that's pretty much it. Now there's a strap in there. I just grab my black paint. Now you just want to be careful when we're in here. We just want to paint that helmet strap. You're not going to get it that side. And that's pretty much him. Next we're going to do the SS and the swastika. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Now for some fine work. We're going to paint. The SS is when you're looking at the figure on the left hand side. From behind, it's on his right hand side, but as you're looking at the figure, looking face on at the figure, the SS goes here on this side, on the left hand side, and the swastika will go on the right. Now not all the helmets had the swastika, only the SS had the swastika. Grenadiers never had that, they were the Wehrmacht. They didn't have, they weren't affiliated with the SS. I in no way endorse or support that symbol. It's just purely for historical fact only. So no comments on it. So what we do is we start off doing the shield, which is for the SS is white. So we do a line, and it's like the hair mark. And do a teardrop. let's have a look here. It's probably a fraction big. This is good, so I can show you how to fix that. We put a dot of German grey, and we just field grey, and we just very lightly just block in where it's just a bit too big, like that. More down to a better size. Now we get our black paint, and literally we do 2 S's in it. Let's see if we can see that. Sorry guys, it's a bit hard for me to do in front of the camera, so I'll just do it off camera. Like so. Simply just 2 little S's. Now on this side, instead of doing the white shield, we do a red shield. Exactly the same as we did the white shield. It's basically, let's get this to focus. Can't wait to get a better camera one day. We just do a like a little line. And then we go and do the teardrop. This is just flat red. Brilliant colour. So we just do a little red. Now we get our ivory. That's another thing. I never used pure white. Pure white's just too white. Now in that red dot we get our ivory. We put a dot. Just do it off camera. We do a dot, and then inside that dot we just do an X. Just like that. And that is your SS, done in oak leaf pattern to a tabletop standard. Alright guys, with a bit of base work, there you have it. Panzer Grenadiers SS. Now I didn't show on the video, like if you look at their arm pads, their shoulders, I've done the little SS symbol on their shoulders. I didn't go to that much detail, I just went to tabletop quality, but That's something you can be proud of on the table. Looking from above. You have quite a nice platoon. Alright guys, on that note, thank you for watching. As I said before, leave some comments in the comment area on what you'd like to see and if you're happy with these videos, and I'll catch you around. Cheers, more to come.